Hello and welcome to Nintendo Pals Podcast, the show all about Nintendo and friendship. Micah, it's that time of year. It's Halloween day. And what are we doing to celebrate? We're carving pickles. No, this is a cucumber, actually. We're carving squash. We're carving a cucumber. You're carving a bell pepper.
Yep.
Well, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about games we've been playing lately, because we haven't just shot the breeze about games we've been playing for a while. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna carve pumpkins while in costume. All of that and more. Fellow Nintendo pals, it's me, Andros, one of the hosts of the Nintendo Pals podcast, and I'm joined by Micah. So, Micah,
Sound so disappointed.
I didn't mean to sound so disappointed.
You're
First time
hey
disappointing
guys,
lumberjack.
guess what? It's me. Be excited. Also, here's Mike over here.
Oh, Micah's here too. Micah, I right off the bat am not making a dent into this squash. So I'm gonna go get a bigger knife.
I was like, a squash seems like it'd be really hard to carve.
Tell me, how are things for you? How's life? What you up to?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. What are you up to?
What am I up to? Not much.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Being sick, essentially.
Big knife. So let's
We're starting the carving.
I'm starting. Well, I have a lot more work to do than you do. You can kind of shoot the breeze here. What? So we haven't talked a while about games we've been playing. But what have you been playing lately, man?
Well, recently I've been playing quite a bit of Cult of the Lamb since
we got the NSO trial.
Yeah, the free trial. I gotta beat it before my time runs out.
It's a good call.
But yeah, I've been enjoying that. It is a little horrifying at times.
It's kind of Animal Crossing-esque, isn't it? But with Satan. It's like Animal Crossing for Satan.
Yeah, and a little bit of Don't Starve.
And a little bit of Don't Starve.
They actually have like a crossover event thing or something. I now have Weber as one of my cult members.
Oh, really? Weber the spider?
Yeah.
That's sick.
So that's pretty cool. Even has little spiders that follow him.
Wow, the inside of this. So I'm carving a spaghetti squash. That's what I have here, according to this sticker. Spaghetti squash. Cut the squash in half, remove the seeds, then bake at 350 for 45 minutes.
Huh.
I think that actually loosens it up so that it's carvable, but I didn't read the instructions before starting. That's so cool.
Oops.
That Weber is in the game. I love when there's crossovers like that. And it just fits for Cult of the Lamb.
Yeah, I mean, their art styles are just
like identical.
Very similar.
Yeah.
I remember when it came out, I was like, this reminds me a lot of it reminds me of Don't Starve.
Okay, it's hollow on the inside. It's hollow. It's like a pumpkin. It's exactly like a pumpkin. I guess that makes sense because pumpkin is a squash, is it not? Is a pumpkin a squash?
I plead the fifth.
Me too.
Besides that, Mario Wonder's been taking up a lot of time.
Yeah, me too. I've been playing a lot of Mario Wonder. We're going to talk about that in our next episode, though, as we do our full review for the game, because you and I completed it this week.
Yep.
I am fairly close to 100%. I have, like, one level that I haven't found yet. And
probably level 2.
Yeah, it's probably level 2. And then also the I haven't gotten all the coins on all the levels, but I'm close. I'm working my way through the worlds doing it. I went back to the desert level post rolling credits, and I had missed so many levels. I missed like
like the
4.
Mirage levels.
Yeah, there's like Mirage levels, and then there's like several hidden ones on that
Yeah,
map.
they got that one was pretty cool.
It's a cool map. It was a good one to do last, honestly, because there was so much to it. It felt like way more feature heavy than the other two. Hey, we'll talk about this in the review. But yeah, it was good. So yeah, tune in for our review for tomorrow's episode. And in the meantime, you got anything else you've been playing? So
Just the classics, Rocket League and Splatoon. Gotta check. I think there's something else. I can't remember. I finished up Sea of Stars. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Yeah, I think you did that before the review, didn't you?
Essentially like got the true fancy ending.
Oh, okay. So like 100% fancy, like the more true ending.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. I've also played a little bit of Ibn Ob.
Oh, did you pick up Ibn Ob?
I did. $3 or something for it. Actually, I think it might have been less than $2. Like,
see, that one's like pretty co-op heavy, is it not?
Yeah.
So who are you playing with?
It's good old Kyle.
Good old Kyle. Oh, does it have online multiplayer?
It does indeed.
Ooh, that's cool. Man, we should find a game where we can all three of us do something like Ibn Ob, because Ibn Ob's very fun. Played a good chunk of that with my wife. Well, you didn't mention we've been playing Baldur's Gate. We're still playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Yep.
We both of us did like a little mini trip to visit our friends the Bears, and prior to that I was visiting family, so it was like 2 weeks that we didn't play, and then we didn't play the following week because Eli was out. So it was like 3 weeks between play sessions.
Yeah, it's definitely been a while.
So last time we jumped on to play some, it was like, where are we? What are we doing? Lincoln,
about to murder everyone.
Lincoln, our fourth party member, hadn't played for several of the sessions. He had played through part 1 previously with you, when it was in early access.
Yeah.
So then he came back and he's like, wait. Why is Will a devil?
Yeah, spoilers.
that happened so early. I don't think it was really.
Is it that early? I mean, it took us like 30
early.
hours to get to that.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, this is awesome. This is.
Man, I've already done. I've been done for like 5 minutes.
Have you?
Mine is very easy.
Well, while I'm carving, let's talk about some Baldur's Gate. How are you feeling about Baldur's Gate 3? We haven't
I'm
even
enjoying it.
We haven't entered Act 2 yet.
Nope, we're still in Act 1. I think we're getting close though.
And now I got to decide what I'm going to carve.
You haven't decided what you're going to carve yet?
I haven't. No. I also don't have like a light to put in this. Man, I'm like so unprepared.
We're planning on having lights to put in?
It's a pumpkin. What do you? Yes. What do you think? What do you think?
I got a plan for that then.
I gotta do something iconically Andros. You know what I mean?
How's it look? Ignore all the extra holes from the moldy bits I cut out.
Ooh. That is a pretty good jack-o'-lantern replacement.
It wasn't quite white. You can't really see the cheek marks.
Wait, what is it supposed to be?
It's Kirby, you monster.
It's Kirby. Oh.
Yeah,
I just saw the face. I was like, oh yeah, that's a nice
the
little
cheek
face.
little things are around the corner, so you can't actually see them when you look at it from straight on. But they're there.
They are there.
They also blend in with the other his battle scars.
Man, I don't know what to make. I'll go with that, I guess. I would just like to do something easy, like I can just drill. So
17 fireflies.
Just a little disco ball. I grab those. I need the saw bits. Man, I always feel bad for these kinds of episodes for our audio only listeners. So sorry, you should be watching the video version over on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, sorry, but it's kind of your own fault.
Yeah, it's kind of your own fault for not being, cool. Just kidding. We appreciate everybody, but I just feel bad because I like doing these kinds of episodes, but they don't translate super well to audio. At least I can't imagine they translate well to audio. Okay, what were we talking about, Micah? We were talking about Baldur's Gate.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate's story is awesome. It's super good. It's a lot of fun. There's so many different branching paths to different things that you can do.
Also, a lot of sad letters you can find in places.
Of people that have died.
Yeah, there's like a random backpack you can open. There's like some letters, someone like, meet me at blah blah blah. It's gonna be great. And you're just like, no, this person's dead. I found a teddy bear with a note inside.
Oh no.
And yeah, I was like, what? Why would you do this? I come to this like deep, dank corner of this bog, thinking I'm gonna get some cool loot, and all I get is feeling sad.
A sad teddy bear. Wait, what do boos look like?
Very similar to Kirby.
They have a big wide mouth with a tongue.
Pretty similar to Kirby.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this into a boo. Yeah, I'm just having so much fun with Baldur's Gate 3. It's hard not to love the game, Like, I think it's the game of the year for sure. I feel like it's gonna win game of the year for sure.
But it's not your own personal game of the year?
I don't know, man. It's so tough because I loved Tears of the Kingdom.
Wow, I thought that'd be an easy decision for you.
It's not. Baldur's Gate 3 is that good. It's so good that you could you could just get that this year and you'd be set. There's so much content there. It was the same way with Tears of the Kingdom though. Like there's just so much. It's so big. Just my pumpkin boo so far in my spaghetti squash. A little hard to see from where that.
Yeah, see, it looks like it has two eyes.
It's got two eyes, and I'm gonna make the mouth, which is gonna be big, toothy. Yeah.
Plus,
Are you
if
putting
you want like a
Baldur's,
second?
Are you putting Baldur's Gate at Game of the Year for you?
I don't know, probably not. think I gotta give it to Tears of the Kingdom
Really?
still. Hmm.
Oh my gosh.
At least so far, I'm only like a third the way into Baldur's Gate,
That's true. It's like maybe
but it's got
maybe
some.
it'll change your mind with the next 200 hours we still have left.
Yeah, and it has some nice replayability. You can play as the Dark Urge character, which is pretty unique,
Yeah, there's no
if
evil
a
playthrough
bit dark.
for Tears of the Kingdom.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Some might say the Dark Urge playthrough is the most heroic playthrough.
Well, how so?
The whole point of Dark Urge is not giving in to these magical dark urges you have.
Ah, so
But
it's
if you
like
want, you can give in to all of them, and it
yeah,
would make it a very evil playthrough.
yeah, because you do some pretty horrible stuff. Are you playing through that on your personal playthrough?
Yep. Also, sorcerers get some pretty cool spells.
Yeah, they do. I am not multi-class, but I took the perk that gives me Eldritch Blast, which is just awesome. That's a great
It's all
spell.
right, I guess. Well, is that just like a level one?
Yeah, and it's a cantrip, so it's
Oh, that's just a
free.
cantrip. That is
Yeah,
pretty good.
yeah, it's just a
The
free
the level
long distance.
3 sorcerer spells is where they start getting real good. Fireball and like lightning or thunder blast or whatever. I don't know. You shoot this giant lightning bolt that pierces this big, wide, straight line. First time I used it, I hit like 6 people and did more damage than I'd done the rest of the game combined, probably with that character.
Oh dang!
That's a little bit of an exaggeration, but I mean, it was
It
8 to
was
48 damage, and I hit like 6 dudes.
it was real good.
It was real good. I feel like I can't remember if it was level 5 or level 6 when I got that, but the damage increase just seems off the charts
Yeah.
at level 3 spells.
Oh, I'm so close.
Granted, you get like 2 of those per long rest, so it's not like you can do it that much.
All right, I've got the mouth finished up. I just got to do some cleanup here, and I'll have
Nice,
I'll
pretty
have mine
good.
done.
You can have a
I'm
tongue.
gonna skip on the cucumber carving. You know what? Maybe I'll drill through the cucumber just for fun. Yeah, I gotta. What do I do for the tongue?
Well, I thought you were gonna leave the tongue in, and the tongue was gonna be like part of the pumpkin, but you can have it as part of the open. Oh
Yeah.
no, I don't think that'd look good unless the mouth itself was the dark spot. Take one of those chunks you cut out and fashion into a tongue and use a toothpick.
I was gonna look through the candy we have for Halloween, see if there's some Laffy Taffy. Pink Laffy Taffy would be like perfect. So yeah, we've talked a lot about Baldur's Gate here, so I guess we can move on from that. But that's like definitely up there, contender for Game of the Year. The reason I say that's going to definitely win is because it's just like
It's what the game of the year people look for.
yeah, yep.
I
And
would be surprised if that doesn't.
Tears of the Kingdom suffers from sequel syndrome, where it's like people aren't ever as hyped for
Yeah,
like it's doesn't have the newness factor of Breath of the Wild, right?
yeah.
Even though
it has all these crazy new things.
yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, the spaghetti squash just never ends. It's just constant grime and junk coming out. Which makes it look extra horrifying.
So when you say you've almost 100%ed Mario Wonder, does that include all the special things?
All the special things, like the special world.
Yeah, how many medals do you have?
One.
Hmm.
There's how many special world levels are there? There's just 2, right? Besides the one per each level.
I'm not going to tell you how many there are, but I'm going to tell you you are wrong.
Okay. So there is more. Well, I better get back to the game then. But
Right now. And like in the last special world level, it wasn't quite what was it, Champions Road from 3D World,
yeah.
but it was still pretty good. Champions Road is like the best final special level in any Mario game.
Yeah, 100%. It was really hard. Although the one in Mario Galaxy 2 is also really good for just being.
I don't even remember what that one was like. So
it's long and pretty difficult. I found it's very fitting. I found a yellow Laffy Taffy.
It's the color of the squash.
Yeah, exactly. So now I'm putting that in here. Nice line down the middle for the tongue. Ooh. This looks good.
This doesn't look that good.
Hold it closer to
the... I'm going to keep mine kind of far away so people can't see it too close. Oh, that is good.
For me. There's my Boo pumpkin.
Here's my Kirby.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
Certainly something.
It's certainly something. And that's probably where we're going to wrap up this episode. I do want to talk about one game that I've been addicted to.
Does it involve melons?
It's the watermelon game. Yeah, it's so fun. Suika game, or the watermelon game, as it is also known. And it's just a small puzzle game where you're combining fruits to make bigger fruits. The goal is to make a watermelon. And yeah, that game is so addictive. It's so fun. Getting a watermelon was pretty tough. I had not too bad of a time getting a score of 3,000. I got it in the same game that I got my first watermelon. But that is apparently very difficult. We were talking to our buddies over at All In, and they were like, I haven't done that yet. And I've seen streamers that have been like struggling to get to the 3,000.
So you're like a professional and know all the secrets.
Well, granted, I got it first try, but I got it barely. I got 3,035 points.
An inch or a mile, a win is a win. Also family.
True. Thank you for that Fast and Furious reference.
Just summed up the entire series for you there.
Yeah, so true. All right, Micah. Well, let's wrap up this episode here. Where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me on Twitch at Micah Prime.
And you can find me gallivanting about on that one place known as Twitch and YouTube. On Andros1. Andros1. That's my name. That's what I go by. And you can also follow the show, Nintendo Pals, on all listening and social media platforms. Hey, thank you to Roger Pollard for the intro music and for our logo. If you want to check out his stuff, links are in the description. And as well, thank you to our fantastic Patreon supporters over at patreon.com/NintendoPals, where if you go and join up our Patreon, you could be a part of the Patreon Pokey Rap, which we end every episode with, and we will end this episode with right now. We gotta rap some Patreon.
You just do the singing. I'll take care of the hard part.
Let's get it on.
We want to be the the best there ever was. And shout out our pals over on Patreon.
LPD, Rizzo, Retro Logic Dan, Tim the Nintendo Dash, Link, Tor, Spider Shan, Solo something, Mute Dog the Gamer, Little Miss 7, and Monkey Thunder.
Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Patreon.
Kid, Fiasco, Third Strongest Mole, Fedorable Will, All, and Seth Sturgill, Cosmic, Purple, Viola, That Fast John, and Mother Plays 2.
Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah.
Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah.
Gotta catch 'em all. Patreon. Let's get 150 or more. Your face to be a Patreon. Donut is your destiny.
Thank you all so much for listening, and we will talk to you in the next episode. Bye-bye. Stop.